report. Oh my god. I don't know even know what date it is, and I'm not allowed to have a second try. But it was Thursday today. No. It was Wednesday. It's the third day of the week. Wait, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Right. It was the Wednesday today, and I'm reporting today and yesterday afternoon. So, first of all, I'm feeling sexy again. Like, this way is how my buzz cut should really look like. But it's ironic because I got a buzz cut to not spend time on my hair, but I still have to model it for it to look great. Wait, I don't know. Yeah, this is the way. And of course, I was in the gym. Whatever, this is not gonna be a bodybuilding show, but it's so ironic, yeah, right? Because fuck off. So ironic. I already told you that in times. Wait, I'm gonna do it in here. So ironic, because I told you already that in times where I'm not productive, it is easier for me to go to the gym. And yeah, today I was not really productive, and yesterday, and I went to the gym and I'm feeling sexy again. I just think, like, if I don't have the feeling of, yeah, I'm great after being productive, I have to get the feeling elsewhere with the gym, because the gym, of course, gives me very nice feelings and is high self-esteem. But of course, a real male doesn't have to go to the gym to get self-esteem. He just works his ass off, or I don't know, just knows his values. I think we're gonna go outside. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you. I'm looking like bullshit in the camera. I don't have enough muscles, but trust me, when I watch to the mirror, I really like it. And that's the point for now. I think we're going. We're not. I think we're going into my brother's room, because here we have closed windows and light. So I'm gonna sit down here and explain to you. But I think I forgot what I did yesterday, and I forgot what I did today already. So yesterday afternoon, I think I was pretty productive still. I don't know what I did, but it was important, something important. Whatever. So today, Wednesday, I woke up at maybe 10 o'clock because I slept terribly bad because of the storm and stuff, and I think this is just an excuse, but I had my alarm set on 8:30, but couldn't make it. Woke up at 10 a.m. and went downstairs because the cleaner cleaned my room, Silvana. She cleaned my room, and I took the laptop downstairs to because I thought I'm gonna work those 10 minutes. She's gonna change my bed stuff, and yeah, I still don't know how to do it and wash all my stuff, and she's doing it. So my life is literally perfect, and yeah, although I was maybe overexcited the first time videotaping, I still think I'm the luckiest guy alive. Look at me, I'm so healthy, I'm having time, I'm having peace. So yeah, I woke up and the Wi-Fi didn't work because of the storm, and I could only be on my phone, and I went to Grok Imagine. I don't know why, but yeah, to check if on my other account I also accidentally would have the Super Grok subscription, because I thought like I was receiving too many receipts or invoices from XAI, but seems I was false. It's everything okay, but yeah, then the other account. This was the old Grok account before I switched to a new one for the business, to make a clean new one. This was the old one, the Gunner account, where I made all those AI porn stuff. And yeah, I'm actually considering right now not making these videos public, because it's really private. But it's just, I swear I have to be super honest and not lie to myself. I'm not perfect. I, of course, had phases of masturbating and doing this, and desperately looking for ways to get to porn, and AI was a really good option, especially with Grok. And yeah, today I saw them again, and yeah, now as I'm productive, like last 2 weeks, I didn't have to, not last 2 weeks, but last week, since a week or so, I just don't have to jerk off, because I'm so focused on business. I don't even think about it. I don't even want it. Even if I thought about it, I was not feeling lust. But of course, if I'm not productive and miserable, every time I just would think about it, I would instantly have the urge to do it. And I think I figured it out already a long time ago. But the thing is, you don't have to fight the urge or just be super disciplined not to do it. You just have to find the life. You just gotta do something, and you won't have time or the focus for gooning. Because if you're productive, if you're focusing on life and everything is great, you won't have to do it. But yeah, I was feeling it the last days. The sexual energy was coming again, like got stronger day by day, because if you jerk off 2 times a day and then suddenly 0 times for a week, then you're gonna have to do it like once or twice, one last time, just to, get your body used not to do it anymore. If that makes any sense. Just to, I don't know. I also had that experience once, which is of course completely natural, that you jerk, I don't know how to say it, you erect without wanting it in the night, in the bed, while sleeping, while dreaming, because you wouldn't have sexual activity in real life. Your body automatically does it or something. And this is like maybe after 1 month of not masturbating. And yeah, let's say I want to prevent that because yeah, it's bullshit. It's just stupid having to clean such a mess up. But let's not think about this, or let's be just wise and think like, okay, this is just a normal part of my life, and not think like, oh, disgusting and stuff. Like, we're not childish, right? We're fucking wise. So yeah, today in the morning I decided, okay, I could do it again if I want to. But if you're so productive, and you just get more disciplined, and I could have easily said no, as I did, like, I don't know, 1 day ago or 2 days, and like, no, I don't need to or something. You just automatically get self-control. But today I decided, yeah, to do it. And you can laugh at this and say like, yeah, it's all bullshit, and yeah, I don't really care what you think. I already said it in the first video. I don't give a fuck. I'm just explaining how I think my life is going on. So yeah, it was that. And then it was maybe like, I looked at something in the internet, and I had a lot of mails and stuff going on because of something I wanted to return. Then I ate with my dad and my brother. My brother just passed the last exams of this year, and now this year is over for him, and he has 2 more to go, and then it's gonna be free. Yeah. After lunch, I didn't directly go to work. Actually, I spent like maybe an hour on TikTok. I don't know. I just watched some videos, and it was really funny. Yeah, of course, it's always. But I forgive myself. I went to work. After I don't know how I stopped. But yeah, what actually helps for Insta especially is the daily limit. It's like after 5 minutes you see the screen block, and then you realize, okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn it off, right? And for TikTok, I haven't set it up yet. I'm gonna do it right after. So, but yeah, I answered some mail for. It was a lot of different mails today. Like one stupid shop of which from which I ordered panels. I wanted to return the panels because they are shit. They look like shit. And today I also figured out they're fucking round, and they wouldn't, like, it's square, but it's really bad processing, really bad quality, so you will see the background wall at the edges, and this is just stupid because my background walls are white, and I'm trying to get a black wall with those panels. Of course this won't work, and yeah, they just sent me back, yeah, we can't, you can't return it, view our policy and stuff. Although, of course, I have the right actually, and they, on one other page of their website, they stated that everybody can send their stuff back if they're not happy, but in the mail they just refer to the AGB, Allgemeine Beschäftigungsbedingungen. So that's, I just feel like a little bit scammed and mindless. I paid $100 for the first batch of panels, and yeah, but I think I'm gonna let it be and order some others on Amazon, of which I know the quality is great. Art 3D 50 by 50, it's those with the, we're gonna combine those panels with the other 30 by 30 3D panels, which I put on other wall, and I hope it's gonna look great. As I imagine it, the store will look really, really fucking awesome, and I'm really looking forward to opening it. It's gonna be such a cool thing, and I really believe the business is gonna blow up. Not blow up, but I'm gonna be very well off, because yeah, everybody wants a PC, and it's gonna be a huge thing having such a computer shop, because there's nowhere a cool computer shop nowhere is there a dedicated gamer computer shop where you can go in, see the coolest PCs, try them out, have a lounge, listen to music, talk with a nice guy or stuff. I think it's gonna be awesome, and I hopefully will make like 2K profit a month to pay the rent, and then another 2K per month to have for myself. Invest back in the business, of course. Yeah, I don't need any money. It would be silly to buy stuff I won't need in such a critical phase. But I mean, such a great thing. I mean, if I make money, I could just invest it back in the business, and wouldn't have to pay almost any taxes because I invest everything back into the business and not keep anything for myself. And this, of course, is not taxable. The thing I put in the business back, like this just reduces the profit of the business, right? Which means less taxes, and at the same time the business grows and grows. And yeah, I can already see, of course, where this is leading, and that's just always more and more money. When's gonna be the point that it's gonna be enough? When will I say it? And I don't know. I mean, today I told my brother I want to have a Rolls Royce Cabrio and some $1,000 in cash, nothing else, no phone, no bullshit, just out in South France, riding the coast, hotel to hotel, chilling, no phone, no bullshit, no time limit, just money and the car and hotels and sunset. This is freedom. But yeah, I don't know. Of course, there are many cool cars. There are many cool stuff I could do. I wouldn't need a Rolls Royce for. And yeah, I'm gonna see, but like business, this is such a great hobby. I wouldn't have to say for a long time, for the first few years, that oh, now I would take some money out to do something else. Like, this is what I want to do, right? This is so much fun. But yeah, maybe start some other businesses by side, or just expand. Let's see. But yeah, I really think I'm gonna be rich. I think if I would meet millionaires or billionaires and talk with them really personally, they would say they thought the exact same way, and I feel like I'm entitled to get rich, and of course no one is, and no one should feel that way, but I'm just honest. I know I shouldn't be thinking about it, and I know that most people who are rich, they never thought about getting rich, right? They were just obsessed with what they were doing and ideas and execution, but it's inevitable. No one today doesn't know that with lots of effort and luck and grit and everything, you won't get rich. You will get rich. Everybody knows, because social media, you get those ideas and you can finally imagine it. But people 30 years ago, maybe they didn't know, or they didn't believe. I don't know. They didn't care. But I think I'm gonna do it, because I feel like I'm so different to everybody else, and I have the right mindset to get rich. I think the ideas, the pace of execution, but of course there's so many things I have to improve still. But I hate to say that I have time, but yeah, I'm honest. I got a lot of time, because most people start such businesses in their 20s, So I basically got like 2 or 3 years for free. This is a super head start, and I basically want to get rich as soon as possible, but also have the most fun with my businesses. And I think if you have fun, it's even easier because it takes no effort to work. Of course, some things are I have to really put my ass down on the stool to post something on social media and stuff, and I still not doing it. And if I won't start doing it, I won't get rich. No, this is no question. This is so crucial for my business. But yeah, most important thing is I know it, and I believe that I will start doing it when I got the store, because then I'm finally proud of showing my environment, showing who I am. All the PCs are glowing in the background, and I am really the tech guy, not just some random ass dude in his bedroom. It's gonna be such a fucking great everything. It's gonna be so great, such a great life. I will live such a great life, and also because the fact that nothing can bring me down. Like, I'm happy whatever comes. I'm gonna look forward. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna be happy and grateful for every situation. Of course, I hope the world is gonna stay stable, but I think, sadly, for people like me, war is the biggest opportunity for business. And I used to think war is extremely bad, and of course, it's fucking hilarious that we're in the 21st century and we're still fighting each other with guns and having armies, which is completely incredibly stupid. And we should have no hunger, no war, no suppression, nothing. But yeah, of course, we somehow managed to do it and somehow have people who hate humanity, or I don't know, don't care. But war is a big business opportunity, basically. If you're someone who's just on a salary working at a job, of course, a crisis is the worst thing. You're gonna be like all the sheep. No one's gonna have a job. You're gonna be just out there, hoping you will get to the food supplies, or I don't know. But if you're a free businessman and you're thinking and you're seeing the opportunities and you're acting fast and you have nothing who's gonna stop you and you have nothing to lose, I think you have pretty good chances to profit of a crisis situation too. And of course that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to do the best of every situation, and I'm not gonna scam people. I'm not gonna I will of course solve problems for the people. I think this is the best way to make business. Solve real problems. I mean, being a scammer is also business, but this is ethically just. There's so many businesses that are ethically, morally not acceptable, and businesses I think like, okay, you're making a ton of money, but you're not getting humanity forward. For example, real estate. Like, you're just don't know, you're not helping anyone, right? You're just buying houses cheap that someone should have bought and selling them for more. This is like evil, pretty much, and that way house prices are rising or are just higher. They're, they're not rising because of real estate brokers or whatever they call it, whatever, but yeah, they're not making the situation better. And people who live of something that is not bringing humanity forward, what are you doing? Like, and I'm gonna look back on this video and either laugh and think like, oh, I'm still not 100% convinced whether I'm gonna do only morally super nice businesses, or because at some point, if you just want to get rich, you also have to take an opportunity of and not ask yourself, oh, is it really helping or stuff. You have to be egoistic sometimes, of course, but I think the main it's nice to solve a problem, right? And I think with the PC business, of course, I'm solving a problem with my services, repairing computers, or yeah, selling so cheap computers. No one, you can't get them anywhere else. And the warranty, I'm not scamming people. I'm not. And if I would be flipping PCs, it would still be okay because I would buy them and clean them and set them up for better, to make the value better, or I don't know. Get what I mean? Of course, the business idea of the Friends book. I don't know if I already talked about it, but yeah, I already talked about it, but I want to do it someday. I think that yesterday, the afternoon, I sent the mail to Go Caution with all the documents. Right. Whatever. Today, what did I do? After I forgot where we are. I think we're just in the afternoon today. Yeah, I was chilling online on and looking for the Regal system, the wall wall Wandschienensystem, the systems to place products on the wall. I don't know, man. Like, what is this? This is like shelves. Yeah, shelves. To mount shelves on the wall systems and place my PCs on there. Today I watched those and really defined what I really want, and I found it out. I'm gonna have those rails, 2-row rails, zweireihige Schienen. The wall, it's gonna be from the bottom to the top, 3.5 meters, 3.46 or less, because I'm gonna have at the top those whatever, 3.4 meters, and then I will have those triangles that I put into those rails, into the holes of the rails, and of course 2-row rails because they have 2 holes, so 2 rows of holes. And yeah, those triangles, I'm gonna put it in there, and then I'm gonna have the shelves, put them on the triangle and mount them, and they're gonna be black, and this is gonna be super nice because on the back side of the shelves I'm gonna have LEDs, and I'm gonna have like shelves from the bottom until the top, maybe like 6. So there's gonna be like 12 PCs, two, bottom to the top, and yeah, on the backside of the shelves, I'm gonna have LED strips that gonna make indirect lighting onto the 3-dimensional panels, which is gonna look incredibly nice in my imagination. Looking forward to this, and every PC is gonna be turned on with their RGB lighting. It's gonna be very nice. But today I estimated the power price of electricity, and the bill is gonna be probably 1.5K per year only for 20 PCs turned on for display, running in idle. I don't know if it is way more. It could be, because Grok calculated with 30 watts per PC in idle with all the lights and stuff. I don't know if that's realistic. Maybe it's more, maybe it's less. Let's hope, because this is a lot of money that would go away, and I really would have to consider changing my ways. Yeah, of course, big point was that he calculated with 24 hours, and of course I'm gonna only make them light, I don't know, 8 hours, 6 hours a day, or 12, I don't know yet. But yeah, of course, it's gonna be not more than $1,000 to display the PCs, or 800. Of course, it's still a lot, and I have to consider it again. That's with the one shelving system that's gonna come right when we step into the place and look to the right on the wall. It's gonna come there. This is cool, right? And then I also thought about, if it's really gonna work, like the Montagekleber. If the glue is gonna hold the panels. We're at 35 minutes and I barely said anything. Whatever. I'm taking my time. I don't care. YouTube servers can take this. I don't have to look for storage, and I don't really care how boring it is to listen. Myself, I'm gonna listen to this with joy, I think. Just plugging it in with 90 years of age and laughing my ass off, either in a Rolex or in a trash bag on the New York subway. I don't know. It's probably gonna be the Rolex more, but I'm gonna have to work much harder than I worked until now. But I really believe I can do it. That's the most important thing. So, about that, then I went on a little trip with the car. First, went to the other village, 10 minutes to Stans, to buy the glue for the panels, and I packed also some panels in the car, so I could later test them in the new place if they really hold on the walls. But later to that, so I bought the glue. I was really, well, I was in the store and the prices, I really like to not to spend a lot of money. I think I'm good with money, good with watching the money. And yeah, I don't like to buy in such shops because I always know I can buy it cheaper online, and I also know this way those shops are gonna die, but I don't really care. My business should grow now, right? More to that in another video maybe. But yeah, I wanted to buy the glue, and it was like $13 for 400 milliliters, and then this pistol to use the glue, another $30, and I said like hell nah. Then I bought like a little glue box for $7, and I wasn't even sure about this. I mean, $7 for some piece of little bullshit glue. And I thought like, yeah, it's gonna be alright for the testing, and I'm not gonna cry my ass off because of those $7. But yeah, of course, if I'm gonna buy seriously more glue and the pistol, I'm gonna order it on Amazon and maybe pay like half the price, 40%. Then I went further to give the the letter that I received from this guy's mom, to give it back to him because he lives in this village, and I thought I'm gonna drop it off at his house, and it was so funny. I was rolling down the street before the turn to get to the Winkelried and to his street. I just saw the guy, like the son of the mom, walking. I honked, he watched, and I mean, this was the smoothest operation I had in a long time. I just honked, and we haven't seen each other in 3 months. We were in the same class when I dropped out, and haven't talked to him for months. And 3 months because we were on the same concert and we talked. But yeah, we don't see each other a lot, although we were classmates. Honked at him. He was, hey, I gave him the letter. And I was also so, I don't know, overwhelmed that I couldn't talk or say a lot, but it was like perfect. I gave him the letter and said, mach's gut, which means, yeah, have a good one. And yeah, on the letter, of course, the name of his mother stands, so I hope he didn't open it because it should be going to her mother, and her mother is gonna then make the Friends book for him as a surprise for his birthday or something. So I think that operation was really successful, and then I didn't have to turn to his street and could directly go the further way of my operation, which was to going to Lucerne because I wanted to go watch a training of my old best friend of school, with which I also don't have contact with, but we casually meet once a year or something. I just asked him like months ago, yeah, when do you have training? Maybe I'll come watch it. And yeah, first I was like half an hour in the traffic jam, and then when I arrived, only the trainer, which was another key person of my dropout of the school, because he was a teacher with which I talked about dropping out before dropping out, whether I should do it, and he was really nice, and he said like I have to do what I want to do and stuff. And but yeah, he was there and said like, yeah, they're only bringing their tricots and the Mark didn't show up yet, maybe you can call him. And yeah, we had a little talk, but I went home and asked Mark where the fuck he is, and he is actually in the Eres somewhere military in the army, and yeah, we didn't write or we didn't have a call or something. He just sent me a pic. And then yeah, I went back home, but to my new home, to the place to make the panel test. I installed the panels. Well, I took them outside the box and laid them on the ground, and I saw for the panels I didn't like there I ordered like two sorts of panels. One was XPS, those are like foam shit, and the other ones are PVC, which is plastic, and I really like the PVC ones because they just look good. Tomorrow is training, and I didn't tell I couldn't come because I'm injured, so I'm gonna have to go because I don't want to pay like $20 for saying too late. Whatever. Yeah, I laid them on the ground, and then I chose a spot to make the test gluings. I glued them to the wall, on the corny wall or the sandy wall. I told you if I make like this on the wall, the sand is gonna fall down, and I was concerned about the panels not falling off after time, but yeah, I glued them on them, and it, to my surprise and to my luck, it was really making a very good first impression. Of course, I'm gonna look tomorrow and see what's up after one day or after several days, because before ordering all the panels for several $100 and gluing them all to the wall. But it was making a really good impression. I think it's gonna be perfect. But yeah, tomorrow is gonna be the test with if they really hold good when the glue is dry, and whether they sit good, and also whether I can remove them good. I don't know how much this is gonna affect my decision making of using panels or not, but it's just I'm a bit concerned because yeah, the owner, I talked with him about it, and he said he wouldn't like it if I glued them onto the wall because removing it and because of the smell and stuff. So maybe I will just do it because I want to really do what I want to do and not listen to some guru, because I bought this place now, I'm paying this shit, okay, it's mine, I'm gonna decide what I do. I want it to look great and not paint the wall black as he says I should do, or make a huge construction which is gonna cost me another decade of time and money. Yeah, let's see. And finish the glue, and I also already put some PC cases into place I took from my room, like 3 Aircool Hexform stuff, and yeah, I don't know what the electrician is doing, but why is it not finished yet? I mean, I finally want to move in and use Wi-Fi, and it's, whatever. Then I ate some little food, and I'm really thankful I didn't have to cook today, because every day I don't have to cook is just a blessing. I hate cooking, it's costing so much time. Today my father warmed up the food. For the lunch he cooked, and then he warmed up for me, and yeah, this is huge time profit for me. This is really nice. This is basically just he's gifting me lifetime. But yeah, after eating dinner at maybe 9:15 p.m. I went to the gym. 30 minutes, 10 p.m. Now I'm here 40 fucking 5 minutes. Insane. But yeah, it's also of course not only about the things I experienced, but the things I think about. And yeah, tomorrow I want to have a great day. I want to wake up early. Of course, first a good night. But yeah, wake up early and finally decide what lamps. It's so important. Order them, install them, make the electricity for the lamps, and then see with the glue, with the panels, with the wall mounting system, and then I didn't think about other displays or there's still a lot of to do, and I really want to hurry up before I go to holidays with our parents, because after the holidays there's gonna be 1 month left, and then I need to be cooking so I can finally open in September. So yeah, I have to cook now so I can chill after the holidays and not have huge pressure. But I really want to maybe open September 1 or 2 or something. But now I will not open anything but close my eyes and go to sleep, okay? Thanks for watching. As always, this was Wednesday, Mittwoch, the 1st July. Yeah, 1st July.